Wonder Diamonds, India's largest lab-grown diamond brand. Diamond prices starting from 22,800 per carat.
நீட் தேர்வு இல்லாத மருத்துவத்துறை சார்ந்த படிப்புகளுக்கு விநாயகா மிஷன் ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் அலைட் ஹெல்த் சயின்ஸ் சேலம், சென்னை, பாண்டிச்சேரி.
டார்லிங் ஏசி திருவிழா இந்தியாவிலேயே மிக குறைந்த மாத தவணையில் ஏசி.
Hello and welcome to Galatta Plus. In this video review episode, we're going to be talking about Deeno Dennis's Bazooka, starring the evergreen Mammootty. The film is a good idea, lost in translation. The star is game as always, but this thriller about gaming is weakly written and makes you wish they'd get to the point sooner. Plus, the endless stylization really tests your patience. The rest of this review may contain spoilers. Right from the opening scene of Bazooka, something seems off. It's one of those Hollywood scenes, something from a spy thriller, where someone whispers a secret message to someone else in an airport and then walks away, leaving the someone else to do the job. But this someone else is dressed like a nun, and she doesn't look like one at all. She is statuesque like a fashion model, and she walks in her heels like a model would walk in a fashion show. It's a deceptive scene, of course, but at least for that moment, we should buy this illusion that this is indeed a nun, and we don't. A little later, we get a Halloween party where a young girl is almost lost amidst the costume crowd. But again, something about the setting, the staging feels off. Slowly, it becomes clear that Bazooka is a movie that wants to be cool, but doesn't quite know how, and the result is a tedious thriller. The narrative takes a while to get going. There is a cop named Benjamin Joshua, played by Gautham Vasudev Menon, and with his crack team, he has brought down the crime rate in Kochi. And now Benjamin is the most celebrated cop in the country. But a new challenge awaits him in the form of a gang of thieves that uses what the film calls an inform and rob strategy. They give the cops clues in the form of games, both video games like Temple Run and traditional games like Snakes and Ladders. It's a clever premise, but before we get to this part, we have to go through an endless stretch in a bus where megastar Mammootty is used as a framing device. Yes, Bazooka takes one of the greatest star presences of our time and turns him into a narrator whose job is to lay out the film's cops and robbers structure. Now, given the twist, this is technically not a bad thing because in theory, it makes us wait for a big reveal involving this character. After all, this film is more in the turbo zone than in the Nanpagal Nerathamayakam zone, with non-stop slow motion scenes practically being written into Mammootty's contract. But the way the screenplay is written, the film seems to be delaying getting to the point just so that we can spend a lot of time worshipping the handsome star. The result is a series of scenes that appear disconnected with over-stylized and random action blocks where the Mammootty character packs off biker gangs and the likes. The man is introduced while reading a book titled Game of Life. This is that kind of movie. It wants us to think it has a brain, but what we sense mostly is a pounding background score that doesn't let us use our brains. Like serial killers, director Deeno Dennis asks us to buy a concept called serial robbers, but the compulsion to kill is much rarer than the compulsion to steal. Is there a criminal in the history of crime who robbed just once and retired? If thieving is your job, isn't it obvious that you're going to keep doing it? What am I then, a serial film critic? Bazooka never makes us feel that these gamer criminals are a serious menace that need to be caught, and that becomes a major issue. Who wants a crime thriller that doesn't make us care about the crimes in the first place? If the climax appears a little better, it's because the rest of the film is so dull and not because these final portions are especially inventive. Take away Mammootty's undeniable stardom and what we get is a cautionary reminder of what Alfred Hitchcock said: to make a great film, you need three things: the script, the script, and the script. That's the real Bazooka. And without it, you have a film with no ammo. And that's it about Bazooka. If you like this video review, do subscribe to Galatta Plus and see you soon at the movies.
Wonder Diamonds, India's largest lab-grown diamond brand. Diamond prices starting from 22,800 per carat.
நீட் தேர்வு இல்லாத மருத்துவத்துறை சார்ந்த படிப்புகளுக்கு விநாயகா மிஷன் ஸ்கூல் ஆஃப் அலைட் ஹெல்த் சயின்ஸ் சேலம், சென்னை, பாண்டிச்சேரி.
டார்லிங் ஏசி திருவிழா இந்தியாவிலேயே மிக குறைந்த மாத தவணையில் ஏசி.